Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Anyway, in today's video, I am going to be teaching you guys the greatest way to begin making money when you first start playing Skyblock, and it's pretty much the greatest farm that you can possibly start. Now, keep in mind, I'm not that big of a noob. At this point in my kind of Skyblock life, I basically feel like I've beaten the game. There's not much for me left to do. I've only been playing the game for 22 days now, and I have literally everything that I want. The only thing that I'm really going for is strong dragon armor, which I'm going to be able to get by tomorrow pretty much. I currently have $16.7 million in my bank. Interest I think will actually come in about 3 hours, so then I'll actually have 17 mil in my bank, and that's pretty much it, dudes. Like, in my opinion, I've kind of beat Skyblock. I know everybody has a different opinion. They also have their own opinion on what beating Skyblock actually means, but I legit am just bored of Skyblock. The only thing that I have left to do is farm dragons, kill zealots for hours, get eyes, and then farm dragons. That's literally it. There's nothing else end game content for me to do. So at this point, I am very bored. Now, how did I get to this state so fast? Well, we all start from somewhere, and where I started from is a pumpkin farm. Now, before I tell you guys all the mathematics that go into this, which is really simple, I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be giving away $50,000, and that's to help you guys make your own pumpkin farm, or really help you guys out in any way possible. Hopefully this will go to somebody who actually needs it. If you guys want to enter this giveaway, all you guys have to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also leave a comment down below with what your in-game name is so that I can contact you if you are the winner. Now, keep in mind, 50K is literally nothing to me. I make $300,000 every single day just off interest in my bank alone, and it kind of caps out at 15,000. So 15,000 and 2% of that is literally $300,000. So 50K is not much to me, and I know it's a lot to people who are brand new, completely starting off fresh. So hopefully it'll help one of you guys out. Anyway, how did I start out making money? It's by using this pumpkin farm. Now, keep in mind, farming this entire pumpkin farm without any special buffs other than kind of using the rogue sword a tiny bit. Keep in mind that I don't really have that much mana at all. If I get rid of my mana, I'm kind of at 193. That's just, or 143 actually, from kind of doing some fairies and stuff like that and leveling up some of my skills. I think you start out with default 100 mana. So using this rogue sword costs how much mana? 60 mana. So you can pretty much do this rogue sword once, and it increases your movement speed a tiny bit. It increases your movement speed by 20 for 30 seconds. So it does give you a very slight movement increase, and that's what I would use while I farm my pumpkins. So it did help me a little bit, but for the most part, all I did use was an efficiency 5 telekinesis axe. You don't actually need silk touch on it. I just have silk touch on it, and all I would do is hop right down here and start farming away, and this is literally all you do. And after I farm this entire thing, within 20 minutes, I actually make about $69,000 per run. Now, keep in mind, this is the biggest pumpkin farm that you can make. There's other designs to this, but this is pretty much the most efficient and the biggest and the simplest pumpkin farm. I'm not really here to argue over, is this the biggest? It literally is the biggest that you can possibly make. Other people have more different designs that might be more efficient than mine, but honestly, dude, this is literally all that you need, unless somebody comes out with a crazier design that's just as easy to harvest and makes more money. I don't really think that's that possible, and even so, this is still very simple to build. Now, I did the math for all this, right? And each of these rows of dirt, right? So let's hop back down there, but I don't want to die, so let me put my armor on. Each of these rows of dirt, that means that starting, okay, and I still die, hold on. All right, so each of these rows of dirt, that means starting from this row going all the way down, that's 160 blocks. That's literally the biggest that you can possibly go. Now, keep in mind, dirt is $2, so 160 times 2 is $320 per row. So for a whole set of this, it is 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need all of this to be dirt. If you use, say, cobblestone or a different block on here, pumpkins won't grow on anything besides dirt. They might also grow on grass, but that'll probably turn into dirt once it actually grows on top of it. So you need to have 4 solid rows of dirt. Now, 4 rows of dirt with all equaling 160 blocks long, that costs $1,280 per complete set of pumpkins. Now, I counted how many sets of pumpkins I actually have going down this entire thing, and there's 31 sets of pumpkins going down this entire farm. So the entire cost for all of the dirt alone is $39,600 $680. That's a lot. It really isn't, because when you farm this one time, you literally make over $60,000. Now keep in mind, there's a lot of added bonuses that come to farming this. I'm currently 3,800 in farming. I'm really not that high. There's a lot more players ahead of me, but some of the bonuses that come with this is additional health, and this is really good. You also get coins, and also every single time you level up your farming, you will make more money. The reason for that is if you start at level 1, you only have a 4% chance to get double drop crops, but when you're at farming level 25, you have a 100% chance to get double crops. And I believe once you're after level 25, you actually have a chance to get triple drops. Now, getting triple drops or complete 100% chance to get double drops will literally double your money from starting at level 1 and going all the way to 25. Now, keep in mind, I farmed this probably a total of less than 100, I would say around 50 times. At this point, I literally don't farm it anymore because it's just boring to me at this point, and I can make $60,000 way quicker than doing this. Honestly, though, $60,000 in like 20 minutes is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, it is a lot of money, but it's literally really boring. This is why I use the rogue sword, because using the rogue sword does allow you to farm it a little bit faster. Also, using a beacon, that's what I actually did the first couple of like weeks when I was using this, or really the first week while I was doing this. I would use a beacon with speed 2 on it. That makes farming the roads definitely a lot quicker and a lot faster. You just kind of have to get a good pattern down with going from left to right and just kind of get it mixed up in between. But now that I'm a super ninja and I have super speed, I can literally just run up and down the roads and I can go so fast. I never really timed how fast I can actually farm it by doing this, but I really don't care because, like I said, I don't actually use this anymore. But this is a really good method of actually making money. Now you guys are probably thinking, well, it's going to be annoying every single time I fill my inventory. I thought this too in the beginning and I never knew about this, but all you have to do is turn your normal pumpkins into an enchanted pumpkin, and it sells for as much as they would normally sell for. So pretty much you literally are not losing any money at all. You're making the exact same amount of money, but you don't have to stop in between every 2 rows or however many rows you actually get full of. Go to the shop, sell, come back. That's what I did the first couple of times I farmed this, and thankfully Twitch chat helped me out and told me that I can actually just turn them into enchanted and sell them for the same price. Now the total time for building this, it took me about 6 hours. I talked to other people who built similar farms or the same size farms as me. Somehow it took them a lot quicker. I don't know how people build this quicker. Maybe if you guys are more efficient at building it than me, then hey, good to you, and you can get this done a lot faster. But this literally did take me about 6 hours to build total. Keep in mind some things that you want to note. You're going to need to leave a space in between every 4 blocks of dirt, and that's going to be for the water right there. Originally we just had water going like that, and then I put a little slab here so that I could just walk in between each row and not have to like jump, because if you jump, you're going to break the stem. Also, what I'm using to prevent me from breaking the stem is Skyblock add-ons. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you guys want to learn a little bit more about that mod and how to install it. It's not bannable on Skyblock as of right now, and you guys can use it and literally you won't get in trouble. It's just a quality of life pretty much add-on mod for the game, and it is super useful and so many people use it. Another thing is you're going to want to place slabs over top of the seeds, because if you don't, I didn't at first and I had to re-hoe all of this and replant everything. That's because after a while, mobs might spawn down here or you might actually be jumping on here. A ton of my seeds were missing. It is legit the most annoyingest thing ever. Also, you see right here, a pumpkin's kind of missing. Also right here, another pumpkin's missing, and there's 2 pumpkins missing right there. That's because these are not getting enough light, I believe. I don't think these are getting enough light. Right here, this is all getting 10 light. This is getting 9, 10, 10, 10, 9. So the light needs to be at 10. That's why the glowstone's here. But if the light's at 9, then the actual pumpkin will not grow. So you're going to want to have either a bunch of glowstone, torches. I literally could just put torches here and it would solve the entire problem. There's many different ways that you guys can go about lighting this. You guys literally, all I would have to do is just add more glowstone, or like I said, I could just add torches. It really doesn't matter, but that's all you guys have to do. And also, like I said, to use this and make this go a little bit faster, use your rogue sword. You might only be able to do it once, but hey, it'll still make it go quicker and make you faster, and that's even more money in less than 20 minutes. Why would you not want to do that? Then just continue turning this into enchanted pumpkin pumpkins. And once you're done, dude, just go back to the hub island and sell this. Now, hopefully I'll have a video of me originally farming this a long time ago, and I can show you guys that you actually do make 60K from this, because I do not feel like farming. But keep in mind, I only farmed a couple of rows and I already made $11,000. Like I said, the further you progress, the further you do it, the more you do it, you're gonna earn more money because of the double crop drop. Now, like I was saying, once you get into the 20s, dude, it is insane to unlock. It requires 400,000 to level up to the next farming level, and every single pumpkin is worth 4. That means I have to farm 100,000 pumpkins, which is a lot. It's not a lot, but it is a lot. And quite honestly, I do not feel like farming pumpkins anymore because it's just not fun for me. But like I said, this is really good to get you started because you can easily make 60K within the first run. The pumpkins take only a couple, like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to regrow, and you can hit them again. Now let's look at the auction house, right? Ender leggings are going for 60K right now. That's literally one run of the pumpkin farm, and you have very middle end game armor. I mean, it's really early end game, but late mid game, this can carry you all the way up to the end until you start to get dragon armor. Literally one run of the pumpkin farm can buy you a piece of armor before you get to dragon armor. That is insane. Like, that's how good this actually is and how good this really works. The boots, 43K. That's like basically a little bit more than half of the run. A helmet, okay, that is overpriced, and all right, so it depends on how lucky you get, but you know, the helmet, 59K right there, that's one run. The chest beast, 100K, that's 2 runs basically. I mean, just look at that, dude. And then if we look at, say, the aspect of the end, you got aspects of the end going for 92K, 132K, right here 300K, 380K. So 380K, let's just say for 300K, right? That's 5 runs of your pumpkin farm. 5 runs, each run takes 20 minutes. That's an hour and a half of just farming pumpkins. That's really not that bad at all. Now, what I did, right, is I would farm my pumpkins, and then once I would farm my pumpkins, that's literally what I would do. I would just go ahead and buy ender armor. And then once I bought ender armor, then that would start to kind of carry me over, and I would start to be able to progress a little bit further into the game, and it made my life so much easier. Now, there's a lot of other money-making methods that come after this. Once you actually have a little bit of money, you can start reinvesting that money, but I'll make separate videos on that. This is just the way to get you started and get you kind of into the middle game / out of early game. If you guys are wondering where you can start off getting pumpkin seeds from, it's really simple, dude. Just go to the farm area and start farming pumpkins. Get your efficiency 5 axe, that's literally a must if you want to do a pumpkin farm, and just break some pumpkins. You might only get 1 or 2 pumpkins like every couple of seconds, but you know, you get them, and each pumpkin makes 4 seeds. It's not like it'll take that long, and you don't even need to make a pumpkin farm as big as I did. If you guys are lazy, maybe you guys just don't feel like building that big of one, you can build a smaller one. It's not like you have to build a giant one and go all out like I did. I was just really planning to get my farming level to the max, and then I just kind of saw how much grinding it really took, and I just don't care to do it anymore. That's why I built mine so big. That doesn't mean you guys have to be like me and build it the same size. You guys can build it a little bit smaller, even half the size. You're still making 30K run. It's really not that bad. Do whatever you guys feel comfortable with. Do whatever you guys actually feel like doing. Don't just copy me and, you know, just do what I do just because it makes a lot of money. You guys are going to make this game fun. What I did in this game is I rushed to try and get rich and try to beat the game. And at this point, I'm not really having that much fun. So if you guys want to go at a slow pace, I encourage you guys to go at a slow pace and do what you guys have fun doing and enjoy the game. Don't rush to the end just to become rich and beat the game, because you're going to be very bored until they add new content in, which might not be for a long time because it feels like it's been forever. Anyway, though, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, 50K giveaway. If you guys want to win, hit the like button, leave a comment down below of what your guys' name is, and hit that subscribe button. Hopefully this video did help you guys out. I'm going to be making a lot more Skyblock videos, so make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.